Four amazing ways AI is going to help your business get more productive. I'm talking about getting more leads, more appointments, and more closed deals, all right? But before we get started, you need to understand that AI is here to stay. And if you ignore AI, you're really gonna face the consequences, right? Because if you think about the businesses that ignored the internet back when it came out, they regretted it, right? And eventually they started using the internet because there's no way you're gonna be in business and not use the internet, right? But when the internet came out, we have business owners saying, oh, it's just a facade. And we had a lot of people who didn't use the internet and they almost went out of business, right? That's exactly what's happening with AI today. The earlier you get started, the better for you. So the early adopters of tools are always going to be the ones that enjoy it the most, right? Let me tell you a very funny story about a battle that happened one time in the 19th centuries between the Mahdi's armies and the British army. This, they call it the Battle of the Omdurman. You can look that up. It was a battle that happened in the 19th centuries, and the Sudanese, which are the Mahdis, they came to this battle with machetes and swords and arrows. That was what they came to the battle with. And we have the British army that came with Maxim. That's like equivalent of a machine gun of today, right? So you already know who won the battle, right? The British army, they had machine guns, and the Mahdis, the Sudanese, they came with swords and arrows. And you know for a fact they are going to lose the battle, right? Because they went to a battle with the wrong tool. And that's exactly what's happening with AI today. If you go into a business, if you go into any industry, regardless of what you sell, right? If you go into any industry with the wrong tool, you're gonna get smoked, right? There's a line in the McDonald's movie. I don't really remember the name of the movie, but you can look that up. It's the ending part where the guy said, if I see my business is war, right? This is the quote. I'm going to recall what he said. Business is war, and if I see my competitor drowning, I'm gonna put a shovel down his throat, something like that, right? So you need to understand that business is always going to be war, and if you have the right tools, you're always gonna win. All right. If you go to a battle like the Mahdist armies went to a battle with machetes facing guys that were holding machine guns, they lost, right? They lost about 10,000 armies in the battle, and the British army lost just about barely 50 armies in the battle, right? Because they had the right tools, and the Mahdist armies, they had the wrong tools, right? So you need to look at business from this perspective. When a new tool come out, especially tools like AI, you see billionaires investing in AI, and you think you don't need it in your business. You need to do some research and really understand how you can integrate AI into your business. And today I'm gonna give you 4 ways you can integrate AI into your business to get more productive, more leads, more appointments, and basically get more sales. The first thing you can use AI for is coaching and performance, right? So a lot of companies, especially sales organizations, they spend a lot of money and time training their new sales reps, right? But with AI tools, especially with one of our software, the Busy Pipeline, you can see that you can use AI to train your new sales reps, right? So basically the way it works is that it gets customized based on your industry and for your company, and you can use it to train your sales guys, right? Your sales guys could literally wake up, be in bed, and they can use just their mobile phone to get training, right? They can just use that mobile phone in bed, get training, 15 to 20 minutes every day, and they're gonna get better. They're gonna help you get more sales. They're gonna help you, get more deals in, right? So using AI for coaching and performance is actually going to be one of the best things you can do, right? Because companies that spend hundreds of thousands of dollars training their sales rep, they just flush this money down the drain, right? Because most of the coaches, the consultant that they bring in to coach their sales rep, they don't even do the job by themselves, right? You can bring on like a sales coach, to coach your sales team, and they barely close sales, right? So most of these sales coaches you see today, they just focus on coaching people on how to sell. They don't necessarily sell, they just teach people how to sell, which is crazy. And I see companies spending huge amount of money on these guys just to come train their sales reps, when you can just have AI tools train your sales rep, right? This is going to be a lot cheaper, and it's going to be a lot faster, all right? You cannot compete, right? If you want to go to battle with the right tool, you better go to battle with the right tool. Don't go to a gunfight with a machete. You're gonna get smoked, all right? And secondly, we have smart lead generation, right? So what I mean by smart lead generation is that, the normal way of getting leads, leads and appointments is by knocking doors, making cold calls, scraping the internet. But now you can literally use AI agents to do all of that for you, except to knock doors, of course, because they can't go around knocking doors. Maybe Elon Musk is going to bring out something like that. I don't know. But for now, we don't have robots that knock on doors to get leads and appointments. So you can use AI to generate leads by scraping leads online, by running paid ads. You can use AI agents, that can do all of that for you, right? So you don't necessarily have to do that by yourself. Just have AI agents get the job done for you. They generate leads, they qualify the leads, and they make sure you only get qualified leads, right? So this is a very tasky job that you can't just do by yourself. But when you delegate these tasks to AI, they're gonna do it very effectively. All right. So using AI for lead generation, smart lead generation, is also a very effective way of using AI in your business today. All right. And moving on to number 3, we have outreach and follow up. Right. So this is where salespeople get the whole team mixed up. Right. Salespeople, they have appointments, they take appointments, they didn't close the sale. Instead of following up with that appointment, they just try to focus on getting new appointments when they can literally just go back and talk to their old appointments. Basically, just follow up and get the sale, right? Salespeople, if you manage a sales team, you should already know that this is something that happens a lot in the sales industry. Sales guys really do not follow up, right? Business owners as well, they don't follow up with their customers, but you can have AI agents do the whole thing for you, right? You can be in bed, you can be on vacation and have AI agents sending customized messages to your prospect, right? You can just record a video once. This is how I do my follow-up. Let me share the source with you guys, all right? My follow-up, basically, I have multiple ways of following up, of course, SMS, voice, and video. So I just record a video once with my phone, just record a video once, record an audio once, and give the AI the script. And they use the same, they use the videos and the script I gave them to send personalized outreach to each of the prospect that I want to follow up with, right? So all I have to do once I take an appointment or I have someone I want to follow up with, I just put them in the pipeline where I want them to be followed up with, and the AI agent get the job done, right? It follows up with the leads, send customized video. I just have to do the recording once, and the AI agent handles everything from there, right? I do the recording once, and they use that recording to send personalized messages to all the prospect I wanted to follow up with, right? So that's a very amazing thing to consider if you own a sales team, or you own a company, or you are a salesperson looking to integrate AI into your sales process. And number 4 is voice agents, right? So when I say voice agent, I'm talking about receptionists, appointment setters, inbound leads, outbound leads, call, even code call as well. You can do with AI. So that's what voice agent is all about. You can use AI to make code calls. You can use AI to make warm calls. You can use AI as a receptionist almost, right? So AI voice agents are here to, handle everything that have to do with voice, right? So if you normally have leads coming and you have someone that called the leads, now you can use AI to call those leads. And the best part about this is that it's going to be on point 24 hours, 7 days a week, all right? It never goes on vacation. So that way, if someone calls your business on a weekend, it's going to go through. If they call your business anytime to get information, you have AI agents that are going to do that for you. And on top of that, when I talk about code calling, you can also have leads, a list of leads, and just have the AI agents call the leads for you. And if you don't want to go script leads, going back to what I said from the beginning, you can use, for smart lead generation, you can use AI agents to script leads to get cold leads for you on the internet, and you can use AI agents to call those leads, code call those leads to get appointments for you, which is a very amazing thing to consider, right? Because now you're just gonna be living life on easy mode, right? So lead generation handles by AI, cold outreach, warm outreach, it does all of that for you. It does the follow-up, and literally everything you can think about when it comes to getting appointments, being productive, and basically saving up time for yourself so you can focus on what matters the most, which is closing deals and making sure you have commission in your pocket so you don't go out of business. Real quick, if you have a sales team or you are a salesperson looking to get appointments, or the appointments you have right now is not enough for you and you want to get more appointments, just let me know. Just use the first link you see in the description to book a call so we can show you how the busy pipeline can help you get more appointments. I'm talking about 50 to 100, 200, 300 appointments in a month, right? So if it's just for you or if it's for your sales team, this is going to work for you. Just use the first link to book a call, and we're going to show you exactly how it works.
He gave me like a very outrageous price, and I priced it to like the bare minimum, and he was still down to do the deal. So I got confused. So I asked him like, how is that supposed to be possible? You said I should pay this much money, and I said, no, I want to pay this much. He said, that's cool. I said, I want to pay this much. He said, that's cool. And I said, I want to pay this much. And he said, that's still cool. We can still get it done. But I got confused because, as a business owner, you can't just go from this to this and still, want to do it, right? So I was, you can pay $100,000 for something, and you're going to get that same thing done for like $10,000, but the quality is going